Hello everyone, welcome back to CozyAnimeCookie, aka your girl Leisha, and we are going to be diving right back into part 2, chapter 4, Party Station Candy. Thus far we found out that Joy was giving Vivian placebos, so now we're going to see what's happening at the ranger station. So enough of me talking, let's just go ahead and dive right back into the story. Alright, here we go. As we approached the cabin, we began to make out the sound of raised voices and music through the rain, as well as several cars parked around the building. What the hell?
Huh.
Looks like the storm didn't drive the party out, just in.
Damn it.
This is not good. We're never going to convince them to leave with this storm going. I smell the soon-to-be charbroiled hand of BBQ Boy behind this. I think I see someone out on the patio. Let's find out what's going on.
Candy?
Vivian, there you are. I was getting worried. What are you doing? Taking a breather from the party to fill up a cup with rainwater? I always take a little sip of the storm. It's kind of a good luck charm for me. No, I mean, why are you still here? I told you to get everybody back to town. Well, long story short, Mark happened.
Yeesh.
I told you.
What?
Did your jack-o'-lantern just talk? It's a new robo-pet. I got it for my birthday. Robo-pet? You mean like a tattletale? Weren't those things recalled because they were super dangerous? Don't worry, I'm only dangerous to serial killers, jocks, and pumpkin-hating mall goths. But I'm very friendly to cheerleaders and single and available herons who wear purple. Just ignore her. Now, what do you mean Mark happened? I tried to get everyone to leave after I pointed out the story coming, but Mark stopped them. He said we could just move the party into the old ranger station instead, and a little over half of them listened to him and decided to stay. By the way, how did you know a massive thunderstorm was suddenly going to form out of nowhere in a cloudless sky? My pumpkin has a built-in barometer. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 50%. Oh, no, she didn't. Let me do that over. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 50% chance of a spontaneous downpours. Right? But what about the 7th sin? I told you the food and drink is all spiked. Oh, we took care of that. I told the other PADs I got a tip someone was planning to spike the refreshments, so we stayed behind and volunteered to help carry the food in. We're all super careful about that kind of thing at any party, so we threw out anything that wasn't vacuum sealed and double checked everything that was. We've also turned some tables inside into a PAD's run bar. Nobody gets any food or drink without it coming from one of us. And we're also doing patrols to see if anyone is showing any kind of strange or suspicious behavior. Of course, Mark and his goons tried throwing a fit about it, but he backed down once we threatened to call his dad down here since he was so against basic party safety. I don't think he liked the "my dad is the sheriff" card actually being used against him for once. Candy, I could kiss you. Same here. Okay, seriously, what is that thing? Well, and how do you know about the storm and the 7th sin? And what was that about Joy running to her death?
I want the truth, Vivian.
Vivian. Vivi.
What?
What? You can call me Vivi. You've earned that much at least. I haven't called you that since... I mean... What is going on?
Well,
It's actually not all that complicated. You see, I'm really an incredibly buff and attractive demon summoned from another dimension by an evil witch, but that turned out to be a ruse so that she could Jill proceeded to tell Candy all about our adventures since she had arrived on the lake, as well as the origin of herself in the book. She omitted some of our less glamorous and traumatic moments and embellished a few others, but she kept it to what we knew rather than what we suspected. Candy took it better than I had expected. They seemed a bit overwhelmed as they handed me the protein bar they promised me earlier, but other than that, they seemed fine. Well, they had kind of a 1,000-yard stare going as Jill told them about how the fate of everyone at the party now depended on a demonic intern and an amateur sleuth. But she did her best to make it sound like we knew what we were doing. Then we saw the lights from the party and, well, here we are. You think that's bad? You should ask her about Atlantis. I'll pass. But just to be clear, you're positive we're not both drugged and hallucinating all this? It would make things a lot easier if we were, but nothing's been easy tonight, so no, probably not. I gotta admit, it is pretty unbelievable when you say it all out loud. This coming from a talking pumpkin? It is unbelievable still. I figure something impossible must have happened when you defended me from Joy. Plus, you referred to me as a them. I only just came to terms with being non-binary. I haven't even come out to my family yet.
What?
Oh my god, I am so sorry. No, it's fine. Really, it was just surprising. It feels really nice, actually. We're glad to make you feel validated. Yeah, what she said. Thanks. What the hell do I say now? I'm really sorry about outing you in front of a Joy like that. I told you, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually. Tonight was supposed to be my last time really giving the whole she-her thing a shot. Hence, the Duffy the Werewolf Hunter outfit. It was the most femme costume I was comfortable with. I was wondering about that.
Wow.
That's just a costume? Damn, could have fooled me. Well, my pop helped out with it. He's a professional costume designer for a theater. He even added the Cravenport C to it. See? It looks like it flips depending on where you're standing, just like the official one. Cravenport C? It's a long, stupid story.
Yeah.
It is, but my pop used to do work for Broadway companies, so he's real big on details like that. Well, your family must throw some killer costume parties. Actually, my pop's more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. He always left the parties to my mom and dad. Wait, pop, mom, and dad?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm a second-generation poly baby. Of course, they had to hide it until a few years ago. But they're loud and proud to every pride parade now, same as me. How are you so cool? Seriously. Oh, thanks. So, what do you remember about me? Well, not much. Just what you told us while you were drugged up on 7 Sin during the last loop. Namely that you're a non-binary polyamorous badass and that you have a crush on B.
Jill!
Sorry, she's a... No, it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. But I know I'm probably not what you're interested in anymore, so... I'm not interested. It's just... I'm poly. It's okay. I never brought it up whenever we met before. You've always been way better than your parents, but I was kind of scared of how you would react.
No!
I never judged you for that. And honestly, I don't even know how I feel about that. I've never even dated one person, let alone multiple people at once. Hey, more the merrier, I'm just saying. Well, it's, different. Harder in some ways, easier in others. But you wouldn't have to date my boyfriend too. Just accept that I love multiple people at once. And it's not wrong to do that. It's not wrong. I think it's pretty amazing. You're pretty amazing too. Well, I mean, for it, girl. We shouldn't even be talking about that stuff right now. There are a lot more important things to worry about. Right. But nothing wrong with having something to look forward to. Also, true. Anyway.
Candy,
I know we met before, before the loop started. But I can't remember. I know, you forget about me every time I talk to you. This is like the 5th or 6th time we had this conversation.
What?
Wait, what? We've been doing these loops 6 other times without knowing it? Huh? Oh, no. Sorry, no, I didn't mean this exact conversation. I just meant Vivi and I reconnecting. I was gonna say.
What?
Wait, we've met 6 times before? Well, re-met. When I saw you in my psych class on the first day, I almost couldn't believe it. It had been years, but I knew it had to be you. You acted pretty surprised too, but you seemed happy and excited to see me once I explained who I was and what happened. We even made plans to get dinner that night so we could catch up properly. But you ghosted me, and when I tried calling, you blocked my number.
What?
You didn't show up for class the next day either. Apparently, you changed your schedule so you wouldn't have to see me. B, what the hell? I didn't do that. I wouldn't even know how to change my class schedule. That's what you said when I saw you on the campus a week later. I ran up to you, asked what had happened, and you said you had no idea who I was or what I was talking about. I introduced myself again. You got all excited and happy, and we spent the rest of the day together. At first, I thought ghosting me was some kind of sick revenge, but you're a terrible liar, and you seem genuinely glad to see me. I figured you must have hit your head or gotten amnesia that day or something. But when we made plans to hang out on the weekend, you flaked and blocked my number again. And you kept doing that. Every time it was the same thing. First, you'd be all happy to see me, and then want nothing to do with me as soon as we parted ways.
Candy,
I'm so sorry. I knew you weren't doing it on purpose, but it still hurt a lot. I almost gave up on you a few times, but I knew something was wrong. And I figured out what it was when I met your roommate.
Pumpkin hater.
Hey, Candy, not that we don't believe you, but if this keeps happening, shouldn't you have gotten some proof or something by now? I did actually. Here. We took this photo together the first time I found you again. I sent it to my parents to show them. See? There's the date. Huh. You two look happy to see each other. Does this ring any bells, V? No, nothing. It never does. That's why I don't try to lead with it anymore. It just makes you more upset and confused. What is going on? This doesn't even have anything to do with the spell. What the hell is wrong with me? How did you meet Joy? That day after the last time I found you. She came up to me and told me to leave you alone. She said you told her I was stalking you. I was shocked to say the least. You were the one who offered to give me your number several times, actually, and you always picked the spot we were supposed to hang out at. I told her I was sorry. I told her I was sorry and I'd leave you alone, but I wanted to hear it from you first. She set a time for us to meet up at a local restaurant, which already seemed weird, but when I showed up, it was just her. She said you had flaked out at the last minute and told her I hadn't been stalking you. And she offered to buy me lunch as an apology. It turned into like a weird date. At the end, she even offered to rent us a motel room. I turned her down, of course. I said she was nice, but that was moving a little too fast, and I really just wanted to talk to you. So she said she set up another meeting. Let me guess, it was just her again?
Yes.
And it was even worse. And it was even worse date than the first one. She kept suggesting we should go somewhere else, and the only thing she would talk about was this weird sob story about her mother being dead and her aunt hating her. I don't know if any of it was true, but she was obviously trying to get sympathy, sex, or something. She really wanted us to go somewhere private. I ended up telling her I was just never going to be interested and asked her where you were. That's when she really flipped out. She told me never to come near her or Vivian again, and if I did, I'd regret it. Then she stormed off and stuck me with a bill.
Yeesh.
And I thought BBQ Boy had bad game. After that, I did a little detective work to find out more about her and if she really was Vivi's roommate or not. But there was nothing to find. She had no social medias or any kind of public records anywhere. It was like looking for a ghost. The only thing I knew for sure was that she really did go to Cavenport University, and I only knew that because I asked the other PADs. Yes, about her. Although all they could tell me was a bunch of rumors, and none of them good. So I made up my mind that I had to get Vivi away from her. But after that second date, every time I saw Vivi on campus, Joy was right there next to her. Joy said it wasn't safe for me to walk around on my own after 7 Sin incidents started happening. She said I'd be an easy target. I thought she was worried about me. Every time I saw you two, she'd grin at me like a sewer rat that had just stolen my phone and was waiting for me to reach for it so she could bite my fingers. That's some interesting imagery. I mean, I figured she must have turned you against me somehow or was waiting for a chance to, so I kept my distance. Then I heard you had RSVP to the party. I knew it might be my last chance to talk to you, so I decided to change tactics. Instead of trying to reconnect with you, my only goal would be to get you away from her. Of course, when I saw the sign-up sheet and saw your name had been written under hers and her handwriting, I knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Candy.
Candy, I'm sorry. I know you must be tired of answering this, but how do we know each other? Well, we usually play a little question game to refresh your memory. But I guess we should skip that this time. What with, reality turning upside down or whatever. We got time, and V loves doing detective stuff. Oh, I know, believe me. Alright, how do we play? Your current record is figuring out who I am in just 3 questions. You can ask me anything, but I can answer however I want, so as long as it's true. I feel like that's the obvious answer. How did we first meet? Hey, Jill, why don't you ask a question for me? Huh? But you're the one who's supposed to figure out who they are. Yeah, but they said we could ask anything, and I'm sure you're curious about them too.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Oh, okay. Do you like fire? Smooth, Jill, smooth. Well, I'm not a pyromaniac, but I love a good campfire if that's what you're asking. Actually, now that I think about it, my parents used to take us camping, and I was kind of scared of the dark as a kid. My mom loved telling ghost stories around the fire. She's a horror writer, so her stuff was always a couple notches above what should have been child appropriate. I remember one time I spent all night making sure the fire didn't go out because I was scared of what might come get me if it did. To me, it was the only thing that was keeping us safe. So, fire good?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not scared of the dark anymore, but there's still something comforting about a campfire. Provided they're not out of control, of course. Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, I got plenty of control, so. Huh? Wait a minute, do you mean Miss Porn's campfire stories? I love those. I know, half the time you were rooting for the monster.
Well,
Half the time the monster was in the right. I mean, if you go breaking into someone's tomb and running over old women, you deserve everything you get. The watching eye was really good, but the vengeful hand was always my favorite, even though it had such a sad ending. They ground. Oh. They ground up a possessed severed hand in a waste disposal. It was just looking for justice.
Oh.
Oh, poor thing. Are you two dating?
What?
No. Me with her? Not a chance. Yeah, there's no reality where no neighboring reality. Infinity is infinity, but she's getting better, and she does have things, but yeah, I ship it.
huh?
Huh? Is Candy your real name? Or I guess the name I know you by?
No.
No, Candy's a nickname I picked up in high school. That was after I left. I never liked my real name, but my parents weren't cruel enough to name their only daughter Candy Corn. Corn?
Yeah.
Oops. Think I gave it away already. Ring a bell?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Corns were my neighbors growing up. They had a big family, like really big. I used to sneak out to play at their house all the time. Until your parents started threatening to call the cops for kidnapping. Then I started sneaking over to your house.
Yeah.
I remember hiding under your bed when your mom came up to tell you to settle down. We kept almost getting caught when I stayed over to watch videos all night on my pop's laptop. He was so mad when he found out I borrowed it. You two are childhood sweethearts? Well, we were best friends until I had to move away. Huh. How did we first meet each other? I caught you spying on me while I was in the pool.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, didn't take you for a peeping Tom, B. No, that never happened. Yes, it did.
But
But I never... Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. That time I heard someone shouting and splashing in the empty house next door. I stood on my wagon so I could look through a hole in the fence to see what was happening, and I saw a whole family having a pool party on the other side. My parents didn't tell me we had new neighbors. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Then this girl wearing floaties suddenly pointed at me and started screaming about the watching eye. I was so scared I fell off my wagon and broke my arm. I remember that. Your parents tried to sue us as soon as we moved in. But they dropped the idea when I came to visit you in the hospital and gave you a teddy bear as an apology. Watson? I still have him on my bed back at my dorm. Wait, how old were you two when this happened? I was 5, she was 6.
Uh-huh.
Sounds right. So, do you know who they are now?
V.
So,
Well,
I think so, but I have one more question. What? Is that your real hair? Huh? 3 questions again? Looks like you're stuck with the tie. A wig? I always kept it short, but the blonde ponytail really brought the costume together. I like it, very butch. Thanks. Although I honestly don't think I mind a skirt as long as I've got some shorts under it. So, recognize me now? Yeah, I do. Huh? You think I get used to this part after the first half a dozen times? Look, I know you think I broke my promise, but it's okay. I'm just glad you're back.
what?
What? I'm sure you already know how upset I was. But you already proven that you care about me, and I know I hurt you a lot by forgetting, so what am I trying to say is you don't have to explain yourself to me. I trust you, and I'm not going to forget you again, no matter what.
Vivi.
Thank you. I know it isn't easy for you not to ask about something. I'll ask you about it after we're done. Can someone please explain to me what's going on here? I feel like there's an entire third act resolution happening right now, but I have no context for it. Oh, sorry.
But
If it's any consolation, I'm still trying to figure you out too. So you and V get to be all lovey-dovey right from the start, but I gotta start over from scratch? What's the matter, Jill? Jealous? No. I just don't like being left out is all. Well, if you promise to take care of Vivi and keep her from forgetting again, you and I can spend some quality time getting to know each other later. Okay. Candy, can I talk to you for a second? Yes. Are you seriously flirting with a pumpkin? Why? Jealous? No. Then stop picking on the pumpkin. Fine. Good girl. Besides, it's not like she could be a worse date than Joy, even if she is just ahead. Oh, she's much more than that, believe me.
Hey,
what are you two whispering about? Nothing. Yet. Okay.
well,
While you two were whispering nothing, I was thinking, what were you thinking about? Candy, when did you say V's amnesia started? Oh, you mean when she first forgot about me? It was the very first day of the semester. We were going to meet up for dinner, but she never showed up and wouldn't answer her phone. When I tried texting her the next day, it said the number was blocked.
huh.
I thought so. What are you thinking?
Well,
Didn't you say something else happened to you around that time? Something unusual? Oh. Yeah, she said I started sleepwalking. You mean when I started sleepwalking? That's it. That's when you cut your hand and Pumpkin Hater took your blood, right?
what?
Wait, who cut you? She means Joy, but she didn't hurt me. I started sleepwalking and she found me with my hand cut open. That's all. I seriously doubt that.
Come on, V.
Just think about it for a second. Joy told you that you started sleepwalking at the beginning of the semester. That was right around the time Joy told Candy to stay away from you, and you started experiencing this weird amnesia. You also lost a lot of blood, which wound up in a jar Joy was going to use for a moon ritual, and Joy has been giving you fake medication with those salt pills. What are you trying to say? I met Candy while I was sleepwalking and Joy somehow cut my hand and took 4 liters of blood without me dying from blood loss? I'm saying it can't be a coincidence. Maybe the pills aren't always salt. Wait, has she been drugging you? She's giving me a placebo to help with my condition. Your autism is not a disease that needs to be treated, Vivian. And anyone who says otherwise is just trying to hurt you. Okay. Holy shit, they are so effing cool. I've heard enough. She drinks the lucky rainwater. I say we drag Joy's hot topic butt onto this patio right now and get some answers. Love and energy here, but unfortunately we have no idea where the aforementioned hot topic itch is. What do you mean? She's inside. Huh? What? Joy's here. At the party? Yeah, she came back like a few minutes after you ran after her. I asked her where you were and she told me to to go away.
Pumpkin hater.
Sounds like the pumpkin hater, all right. Thrice, damn it. Are you sure she's still here?
Yes.
Her car should be parked around back, but she was glaring at me right before I stepped outside. I should have kicked her stupid teeth in, evil-ish. Well, you can still get the chance to. Wait, what did you say? I'm going to kick her ass. No. Candy, how do you feel right now? Pissed off. But also pretty good, like really good.
Yeah.
A little fuzzy though. How? This can't be happening. This shouldn't be happening again. What are you two talking about? The rainwater. What? It had to be the rainwater. They were fine until they drank it just now.
Yeah.
Ship of the short term?
But
It's impossible. How can somebody like rainwater? I don't know, but what other answer is there?
Candy.
Candy, what have you had to drink tonight? Nothing. You said it was all that, remember? I'll teach you to have... Oh my god. I'll teach you to have complex opinions about the economy. Oh, come on! Does he keep finding that thing? Damn it. How is that happening again? Whoa! Sounds like the party's getting a little rowdy. Candy, no, stay here.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm a judo black belt. Plus, I'm a PDA-ish. My French not rubbish is my purposeful. It's my job. Let someone else do it, please. Like who, Mark? Ash, if you can't trust Mark to bring in hot dogs. You don't understand. You've been... Wait, that's it. What's it? It's Mark. He's the one who's drugging people with 7 sins. What?
V.
How do you know? We already know he's willing to kill for money and power, and his dad's the sheriff, so his father makes sure he's above suspicion in anything he's involved with. So he's an entitled a-hole? We knew that. How does that connect him to the seventh sin? Because he's always sober. He's the life of the party, but he's never once been drugged with seventh sin, even when everyone else around him was.
God damn it!
How did I not see it sooner?
Thrice damn it.
You're totally right. That little weasel has to be behind this. But he couldn't have done it by himself. Even if he stole the formula from somewhere, there's no way he could make the seventh sin on his own. He must have an accomplice. But who? It would have to be someone really good at chemistry, right? She's a chem student, a genius. Somebody who's good at keeping secrets. I said I'll explain later. You think it was someone who hangs around Mark all the time? And now that Joy's gone, it's about to become my big breadwinner. All he has around with are football players and women who don't know better. Got that right, that little itch. Huh? Can't be. It can't be. There's got to be some other. There isn't. Is there? I'm sorry, V. What's going on? Joy made the seventh sin.
What?
Mark called her his big breadwinner in the last loop, and she has the chemistry, knowledge, and experience to make it. She's responsible for all of this. Everybody who died, dozens of people because of her. And she was either going to kill you too or bring you in on it. That long-term project, remember? That's it. This party needs to stop. I'm about to become a killjoy. No, Candy, wait. Get out of my way, Vivi. That bitch is evil, and she's going down. I know, but you can't go in there. It's not safe. I'm a PAD-ish. I am the chef. Not tonight, you aren't.
What?
What? Sorry, but we're not letting you die again. Put me down.
Baby.
Now I see why you like her, Vivi. Huh? Okay. Damn it, all hell's breaking loose in there.
V.
Oh, okay. Get upside down. We're gonna have to scrap this loot. I say we make a break for the barrier so we can throw in Candy and wait it out. You take Candy to the barrier. I'll stay here and find Joy.
What?
Yo, what?
Vivi.
Vivi, leave her already. No, listen. We need to find out how everyone is being drugged, or this will all happen again. It's the only way to save Candy and the others. Plus, we still need to help her. Plus, we still need to help. Plus, we still need her help to find the witch's hideout. We can't take her on alone.
Jill.
She let me team up with her last time. I'll wait by her car and tell her I'm sorry for yelling and that I want to help her kill the witch. It's our only chance. Then we'll all wait for her. Yeah. Do you honestly think she's going to cooperate with either of you around? She already hates Candy and we know she doesn't trust demons. But I'll be fine. No, you won't. You just had your entire world rocked like 3 times in the last 5 minutes. And now you want to go undercover with a woman who's been abusing you for hell knows how long? Well, Do you have any better ideas?
Thrice damn it.
Thrice effing damn it. Fine. But at least take this. You better be careful, you stupid suicidal you. Evie, come back. Be safe, both of you. I clutched Jill's machete as I watched them disappear into the rain with a sinking feeling in my stomach. I gave it a few test swings and I actually started to feel better. I don't know if there was some magic in it or it was just having a weapon for the first time, but I suddenly felt more confident, more capable than I had all night. But before I had even left the porch, I was struck
Quick,
behind.
get her into the car.
And with that said, I'm gonna go ahead into a hard stop here. This is getting really interesting. And honestly, at the beginning of this whole entire story, I never would have thought that I would be fangirling for Jill. Jill is awesome. It's an awesome character. I really like her. And also Candy. Love the introduction of Candy. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, evening, night, or whenever you see this video. Comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye.